Instarem versus Remitly. Which one is a cheaper option to send money? Choosing the right money transfer service can be quite a challenge amidst the myriad of options available in the market. When sending money to loved ones, you undoubtedly desire a favorable exchange rate, an expected transfer process, and a delightful overall experience. To make an informed decision, it's imperative to compare the top contenders such as Instarem and Remitly. They enjoy immense popularity. Evaluating their respective costs, payment methods, and additional features will enable us to establish a service best aligns with our requirements. Renowned for its rapid and cost-effective transfers, Instarem stands out, particularly in Asian countries like India, the Philippines, and Malaysia. The pricing structure includes a nominal fee instead of a fixed price, making it an ideal option for those intending to send smaller amounts of money. On the other hand, Remitly serves as a preferred choice for individuals residing in countries such as the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, and the Eurozone, facilitating transactions to over 40 nations. Notably, the service distinguishes itself by offering superior affordability and swiftness compared to many alternatives. Furthermore, one can conveniently initiate transfers via Remitly using any digital website or device, be it a smartphone, tablet, or computer. When utilizing Instarem, the payment method at your disposal largely depends on the originating country and the amount being sent. Typically, one can opt for a bank transfer as a means of payment. However, if you're paying with US dollars, you can utilize a Swift bank transfer. In Australia, the Poly system is an additional method to facilitate your transaction swiftly. Hoping to provide you with utmost convenience, Remitly offers a multitude of ways for you to send money. While you can transfer up to $999 per day, recurring transactions can be set up through this platform. However, if you provide Remitly with additional details regarding the purpose of your remittance or furnish proof of payment, you might be granted the privilege to send larger sums of money. Moreover, the recipient of your funds is offered the luxury of choosing their preferred method of receiving the money, whether through a bank transfer, a digital wallet, or by retrieving a cash from a local money transfer establishment. For those in urgent need of Swiss transactions, Remitly offers an express option that expedites the money transfer process. At Instarem, you are given the unique advantage of previewing the total amount you intend to send before initiating the transaction. This affords you the opportunity to familiarize yourself with the current exchange rates and applicable fees. Regrettably, these rates are fleeting and only valid for a period of time, and if you fail to expedite your payments to Instarem promptly, your transaction will abruptly halt. The fee for sending money through this service depends on the destination and the currency involved. Typically, it falls within the range of 0 to 1% of the total amount. For example, sending money from Singapore incurs a fee of approximately 0.25%, while sending from Australia or Hong Kong carries a fee of 0.5%. This fee is separate from Instarem's profit from the exchange rate fluctuations. Remitly fees are determined by various factors that demand careful consideration. You can choose two distinct methods for sending money, economy or express. Opting for the economy option is more cost effective with the first transaction even waiving the fee entirely. However, this method inevitably comes with a trade-off in terms of speed, as it may take up to 3 days for the funds to reach their intended recipient when sending from Canada to the Philippines, for instance. While sending less than $500 incurs a fee of $2.99, any transaction exceeding this threshold are free of charge. On the other hand, if time is of the essence and you require a speedy transfer for Canada to the Philippines, the expert option is available for a fixed fee of $6.99 regardless of the amount. However, it is important to note that the frequent use of the express option can lead to substantial expenses. Additionally, Remitly reserves the right to levi additional charges under certain circumstances. For example, an extra fee might be imposed if the recipient chooses to receive the funds in US dollars rather than their local currency. Similarly, customers in Australia, Canada, or the United States who opt to pay with a credit card will be subject to an additional charge. It is essential to bear in mind that additional fees may be imposed by your bank or credit card company. Although Remitly does not dictate or regulate these charges, additionally, should you initiate the transaction through a bank account, your banking institution may levy its own fees, over which Remitly has no jurisdiction. Diving into Instarem's offerings, they can finally state that their services are significantly more affordable than traditional banks or other competitors who rates that are up to 8 times lower. This means you get more bang for your buck. Instarem prides itself on its transparent pricing model, ensuring that there are no hidden surprises. While they do add a tiny markup to the mid-market range to generate some profit, their fees are quite modest, typically hovering between 0.25 to 0.5% of the total amount transferred. This makes them a compelling choice for those seeking competitive rates. On the other hand, Remitly rates are also competitive, aligning with what most online money transfer services offer. They usually provide rates that are 0.5 to 2% below standard market rates. Their revenue model combines these rates with some additional fees. To illustrate, if you decide to send $500 from Canada to Philippines via Remitly, you might end up paying an extra $2.5 to $10 compared to base exchange rates. It's also worth noting that speedy transfers to the Philippines or transactions in the US might come with extra charges. Nonetheless, many users find Remitly to be a reliable option. Instarem places a high emphasis on security. They have acquired licenses in all major regions in Singapore, Hong Kong, India, Malaysia, Australia, Canada, and the European Union. One of their standout features is segregating customer funds from their operational funds, ensuring your money's safety. They maintain a dedicated account just for clients' funds, separate from their main business account. Their strong customer base of over 34,000 individuals further attest to their reliability and trustworthiness. Remitly also doesn't lag beyond in the security department. Similar to Instarem, their rates are typically 0.5 to 2% below market freeze. They've built a reputation as a secure and trustworthy platform, and they've licensed money transmitters and registered with the prestigious US Department of the Treasury. Furthermore, Remitly has the green light to operate across all Canadian provinces, the UK and Ireland. This extensive licensing and registration underscored their commitment to ensure secure user transactions. Remitly uses your information and money are safe with several security steps. They double check all Remitly accounts in different ways to ensure they're secure and prevent scams. People must show different ID documents to use Remitly to send money. Every transaction is protected with strong online safety tools like the 256 SSL encryption. Remitly also uses manual and automatic checks to find and stop suspicious actions on accounts. Big investors like Tomorrow Ventures, Jeff Bezos, and other back Remitly, showing it's a solid company. Instarem's main way to send money is through website. They also have an app for both Androids and iPhones, and both of the websites and app let you track and send you a transaction easily, even when you're on the move. The Android app has good feedback on the Google Play Store, but the Apple App Store gives it a lower rating of 3.6 out of 5 star. Remitly's online platform can be used on computers, tablets, or phones. They also have an app for both Androids and iPhone. People find Remitly easy and user friendly.